We often think about getting the love that we want, and not so often do we think about wanting the love that we have. So, with that focus, we end up leaving a whole lot of love on the table. So, if you're an exceptional woman that is looking for extraordinary love in her long term relationship, then you have come to the right place. We often look at our relationships based on external criteria. So we will compare ourselves to others or to our own standards and expectations. And the problem with that is it's usually always based on external criteria. We perceive what it looks like on the outside, and then we fabricate a story from there. We might look at a post on Facebook of our friends who are laughing together at this outdoor cafe over fresh fruit crepes on a cobblestone street in the south of France. And meanwhile, we're scrubbing the carpet from the dog puke, and my partner is out riding with his buddies, um, and I might extrapolate that their life and relationship is heavenly and mine clearly sucks. When we only have our attention on the fruit, the result, the final outcome, we can no longer see, we can't even perceive the whole ecosystem of the tree, the soil, the roots, and how that is being nourished. If my version of relationship success is a Honeycrisp apple, because it's so delicious and succulent and sweet and juicy, and I hold that as my standard of success, but I'm actually a Fuji tree, then it doesn't matter how much effort I put in, how much I change or shift or try to be different. I will never ever produce a Honeycrisp apple. So if my only version of success is the Honeycrisp apple, then I am dooming myself to a life on a hamster wheel of striving and striving and striving, and always coming up dissatisfied. Not only does that create toxicity within me, but even more tragic is that no one will ever harvest those Fuji apples. No one will taste the sweetness that's available in them. So, how do we learn to love Fuji apples? Well, this is a bit of a narrows that we're walking here, because we could kind of spiritually bypass and just say like, oh, I get it now, I'm gonna just love Fuji apples. But we're denying a big aspect of ourselves that says like, what the hell? Like, I want to get what I want. I want Honeycrisp. That's what I really, really want. And it feels like settling. It feels a little bit like bullshit. So I'm not saying that. You actually get to want what you want, and it's really important that you do. Desire is really, really important, and we're actually just going to go a little bit deeper into the desire. So what is it that you really, really want? What does Honeycrisp give you when you think about it? What's the emotions that you are going to feel inside when you think of Honeycrisp? So maybe it's succulence, it's juiciness, it's sweetness, it's delight, it's divine bliss. These are the things that we really, really want. So once we untangle ourselves from the form of what we want and into the function, into the essence of what we really want, then we can start to explore our relationship for where we might be able to start to find it. So when we are so laser focused that we are not on that cobblestone street in the south of France, then we might miss those quiet, intimate, magical moments in our own backyard. I invite you to start looking, start digging in the soil, finding what it is that you really, really want. The feelings, the emotions. And then, like an open adventure, just start exploring your branches for the fruit that's already there. Fuji.